Hello, everyone. I know it's been a little while since I've done a hangout, and we are on the second channel. A little bit for a reason. We don't want to get a strike. We still may get a strike, but we won't take it down unless we have to. And I'll keep an eye on my emails to see if we're going to get a report. But if we do, we may have down. But we will keep it up as long as we need to. And I'm not going to try to be extremely mean or extremely rude. We're going to give our reaction to the audio that I have from a stream that was up earlier. I know it's already Tuesday, but I labeled it as Monday. And I'm not going to give out names. We're just going to play the audio and everybody's going to know who it is. But I'm not going to give out names. My hair is just like so wild. I mean, I brushed it and everything. I don't know if it's because I use the conditioner and just like laid around with it wet. I'm going to wait till I get some people in here and then I will start the audio. And it's like 43 minutes long, so I may take breaks and pause it and read some of the chat and go back and forth and wait till we get some more people in here. Hello, shout out to Matt. I don't know if I have a lot of people in here because it's already like 2 in the morning. But I will leave this video up. I'm like the other person who decided he wanted to take his down. I don't know how many people are coming in. Sharon is here. Hello, Sharon. Let me see if I can bring it up so I can copy and share it to a couple places. I would have to. Oh, here it is. Copy link. Give me a second, guys. All right, Sharon's here, Matt's here. Okay. And I posted it a couple places that I wanted to post it to. So give me one more second, and then I'll post it one more place. Okay. Get out of there. All right, we're gonna start. It's been a while. Well, let's see how this turns out.
Hello guys, today I'm gonna be, as you can tell in the chat, I'm gonna be exposing some motherfuckers in the community. I've I've had enough of this shit, and I think
He's talking fast. Sounds like he's mad.
Because I've had enough of this shit, and I shouldn't be dealing with this.
Oh, he shouldn't be dealing with stuff.
Basically, I joined the community a few months ago, trying to just find myself and just to give me something to do because I was bored. And basically.
Okay, he wanted to find something to do, and he was bored. Okay.
Over the past few months, trolls have started to get into my streams and whatnot, and to the point I'm starting to get very pissed off. And the thing is, they're harassing me, and then they're harassing my family, which is uncalled. That's just so fucking uncalled.
Harassing his family.
And basically, I'm tired of this shit.
Okay. Harassing his family. Okay, let's see if he elaborates on that. Do the trolls actually, did they find his family and actually say stuff to his family? Or do they just say stuff about his family to him? Let's see if he elaborates on any of this stuff. Because I don't think the trolls actually harassed his family. But we'll see if he elaborates on any of this stuff. And he has been trolling a lot of, I don't know if he's been trolling. Let's get in a little bit of detail. He calls it roasting, but he has done so many things to me and said so many things about me that has not been true. To the point where I've wanted to report him, but they've been private hangouts, so I haven't been able to report them. So I've tried to report him, but I haven't been able to report him. So we'll continue this. This has only been 46 seconds, and he's already said that they've harassed him and harassed his family.
Certain people are trying to fuck with me, and I'm tired. I don't need that shit, because, I'm going through a lot. They don't fucking listen to me at all, which is fucking retarded. I seriously get...
He doesn't listen to me either when I tell him to stop.
In fact, I'll put all their names down here. Joey is harassing me. Adam Pasidi is harassing me. Craig is harassing me. And a few other people. Carrie, well, Carrie doesn't really harass me.
No, I don't.
Her. I'm quite honest with you, but, you know what I mean.
And he just said he harasses me. I only say so sometimes in retaliation because he has harassed me so much. And I tell him to stop, he doesn't stop. Other people tell him to stop, he doesn't stop. And then he'll say he'd be nice. He's nice for about 5 minutes, and then he keeps on again.
Thank you, D-Man. I know I didn't see you trolling that much, but you're cool. But the thing is, I've had a... James, it's fucking, Craig and Joey, all those motherfuckers, they're trying to fuck with me, and I don't need that shit. And that's why I'm doing this exposed stream, because I'm tired of this fucking shit. And no, Fear did not harass me. Yeah, I've been having a...
Okay, and Fears, I have a few things to say. If you ever have Dragon in the stream again, and I've stopped watching your streams because you usually have Dragon in them. If you continue to have Dragon in your streams, you will continue to not have my support. So, Fears, you don't have my support right now because you continue to have Dragon in your streams, and you continue to support Dragon when he has not been good to me, and he won't stop, and he will continue to harass me. So right now, Fears, you do not have my support. You do not have my friendship. And I will continue to... God, this is going to take forever to do a 41-minute reaction stream to this.
They're starting to harass me and my family, and the thing is, I can't ignore it. They're fucking...
What did they do? Get his phone number? Now he's bawling after 1 minute, 2 minutes into this.
The thing is, I'm tired of this fucking shit! I'm tired!
Okay, maybe it's not funny. I don't know. Okay, it's gibberish. I don't even know what he's saying. You will not have him on as much. How about never? He does not deserve to be on as much as. So, oh my God, Fears, you don't understand. He's not a very good person.
I never do the fucking shit. I'm sick of fucking mad at this fucking shit. What's going on?
Are there trolls in the chat? I mean, what brought on that meltdown? Oh, great. His mom came on. What is going on? Yeah, Fears, you'll never get it. You're never going to change. You're going to continue not to understand people. Well, Darth, I'm doing a live reaction stream to something. I can't say what it is because then I might incriminate myself. Oh, you told him to take the stream down. Oh, Classic Fears. Classic Fears. You tell him to take a stream down so he doesn't get it reported. So he doesn't get a strike. What a great person you are, Fears. Yeah, that little part was... And now we have, like, no sound.
I'm just sick and tired of this fucking shit. And Fears, you didn't do anything. I'm just sick and tired of this shit. I'm to the point I'm like fucking getting pissed off and whatnot. I've had enough of this shit. I fucking tell people to listen to me and stop fucking mentioning my name and my family, and they don't fucking listen. I've had enough of this fucking shit. I don't need this fucking shit. That's the thing. Like, I'm getting to the point where I'm fucking getting pissed. I should not have to be doing this type of shit to do, because I'm sick and tired of this fucking shit. They keep on fucking with me and they don't realize who they're fucking with. They can't go somebody who I've told multiple times that I'm not in the mood of it. Sometimes I can take a bit of a troll, but they're just doing it to be fucking dicks. That's all.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Darth. So he's saying that other people are dicks. Does he not know? Does he not know what he is? All I gotta say is karma.
Look what they're fucking doing. If it was just funny trolling, like, for example, Kieran or D-Man or Yakov, they troll in a good way to be funny, and I get that. But when it becomes the point where they're fucking harassing me and my family, it's come to a point you need to fucking stop. I shouldn't be doing this shit, but I have to. You just set my fucking foot down. I'm sick and tired of this fucking shit.
All I gotta go back is my last stream when I said I'd had enough, and I had to break down and cry, and said that I was gonna do something. I'm not almost happy. I'm not happy that this has happened. I'm not happy that this is happening. I'm saying I'm not. Maybe this much that that this is happening. But and like I say, karma. Maybe he only picks on women. I don't know what his problem is. Maybe a little. But when he tries, maybe I should go into all this. When he tries to, do I have to go into all of the stuff that he says about me? No. But, because that would take a while. Because there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know. That goes on, not between me and him private hangouts, but there's a few friendly hangouts that I try to do with some of my friends. And all of a sudden they started inviting him in to all the private hangouts. And it started with a little bit of stuff, a little bit of joking. And then it got really mean stuff. And then it got to even more hardcore, really mean stuff. Yeah, a Discord, a Discord, but is also in Hangouts. And so I blocked him, but then I don't know if he's got multiple accounts too. But and then he couldn't come in. He does it in the streams, fears the streams. He does it in Hangouts. He does it in a Discord. Because he even said he did it in a Discord. I don't know. I just I don't want to even say some of the stuff that he says. So fears, if you can't see it, I've told you the things that he said about me. I told you that he said I had AIDS. I told you that he said all the other things. I told you that he said horrible, horrible things. I'm not going to say it again because it will get, and that it triggers my PTSD. I told you all the different things. So fears, if I have to, I'm going to block you out of this stream if you do not shut up about it and don't deny it. So either I'm about ready to kick you out of this stream. I really am. So let's just play some more. I told you I'm going to go back and forth and play and read the comments. Yeah, just like you think his singing is funny and you think all the stuff he does is funny. And yeah, some of my friends thought it was funny in the beginning, but yeah, they're getting sick of it too. And they tell him to be nice, and then he's nice for like 5 minutes, and then he does it all again. So we have to like kick him out, or I mean, I have to leave, or we pretty much have to. I can't handle it. Yeah, you pretty much have to choose if you want me to be your friend ever again, ever. Then yeah, there has to be no more dragon. And I welcome all the rest of the people that's come in. We have Big As Bigga, Ashitaka's here, Chernabog. Yeah, it's one thing to insult my looks. It's one thing to say a couple things here and there. But when he talks about like me having sexually transmitted diseases and stuff that's not even true, and that's slander. And like I said, if he keeps saying some of that kind of stuff, I will get an attorney and sue his ass.
I just don't need to do this. I'm actually considered to leave the community because of this and just go back.
Good, leave the community. We don't want you here.
Like, seriously. Like, I joined the community as a way to get out because I was kind of being a bad influence in the toxic community. But the thing is,
I'm about ready to get his. Somebody needs to call his parents. Somebody needs to do something. Because if he's harassing women the way he does, somebody needs to do something. Call his prom date. Call some of these other people.
Like, I'm sick and tired of this shit. I told him multiple times just to leave me the fuck alone. Leave me and my family the fuck alone.
How many times have I told him to leave me alone and he didn't leave me alone?
We don't need this shit. I don't need this shit. I'm getting, like...
I don't either. So maybe it is good. It's karma. Karma's a bitch, people.
How about you shut the fuck up? I'm sorry. I don't need your fucking shit. Okay, you know what?
He's one of those people that can dish it out but can't take it.
Like, you guys don't want to take it. I'm just gonna report for you guys because I don't need this shit. Like, you should have just done. Okay, report user.
I've reported all of his comments and they don't do nothing.
Then you better be prepared to just get blocked and shit. I don't need this.
Good, just block everybody.
I'm just so pissed off right now. I don't need this. Even they have been ignorant to what I've been saying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but Tommy doesn't listen.
You don't listen either.
I
think you're a lot more than autistic, personally.
Like, I don't need this fucking shit.
Maybe you need a therapist.
I'm just gonna report your shit, and I don't be like fucking dicks to me. You just don't.
That's what our community is a lot of trolls, and so Dragon, I don't think you can take our community. I really don't.
I don't need this shit at all. Like, I'm going through a fucking lot of shit, and people don't realize that I'm going.
Well, you need to take a break from us then.
They just can't seem to get in their fucking 6 goals that I'm not in a fucking mood right now. I tell them all the time that they're being so fucking ignorant. Adam Cassidy, was harassing me the Thursday, and he was just trying to get, the thing is, he was trolling me and my family. It would have been fine if he was just okay, Dragon, just put me in Dragon performance. Something that's funny, not fucking harassing me, putting me in doing Jake.
I don't know what's Dragon going through. He won't say.
I don't need that fucking shit. I'm not.
He won't open up and say what he's going through. Some stuff with his family, probably. Everybody's going through shit.
I only like pussy.
How many breakups and stuff have I had that I've been going through, and I've been severely, severely depressed that all I've done lately is sleep and barely do anything. I've just been sleeping and sleeping and sleeping and staying up all night and then sleeping all day. And I haven't been to the gym. I didn't go, I don't even know. I didn't go all this past week. And I've at least been going once a week, and I didn't go any this past week. And I haven't hardly been going anywhere. I barely can pull myself out to go to the store or go to the doctor and go to group therapy. I'm surprised I haven't even missed therapy. I've just been barely doing anything. But yeah, since the Alex breakup and then the breakup before that with Josh, it's just been really hitting me hard, I guess. And then all this bullshit and trolling with Dragon doesn't help. I can't even talk to my regular group of friends and do the hangouts with Dragon obsessing over them. It's if I don't get in there before Dragon does, then Dragon's horribly treating me like bullshit. So it's just me or Dragon. And then it's just I don't even hardly want to talk to Josh, and then Josh doesn't treat me very well, even though we are just friends now. And then I told him I was just talking to him, and then I told him I was going to do the YouTube thing tonight, and then he's all peace, doing the peace bitch bullshit. So who knows? And then I didn't talk to him for 3 days because I didn't answer the phone. I didn't talk. He called me finally after 3 days, and I didn't really even care. Yeah, he was upset he didn't get to see Solo. Well, now it's Jurassic Park time. I went to see Ocean's 8. It was pretty good, I guess. I want to go see the Jurassic Park movie. But I don't have a whole lot of money to go see that right now. Oh, he's sorry for melting down?
The thing is, you got me.
Oh, God, he's screaming again.
I had enough of the shit. I shouldn't be doing this shit just to get. You know what I mean? It's stupid that I have to do this, but I have to in order to get rid of fucking people like you.
He has to do this to keep getting rid of certain people? What?
I'm just gonna put you in fucking timeout. You're just.
Who is he putting in timeout? Well, he's talking about Adam Pashidi, but who else is he putting in timeout? See, if we had the other chat, we could.
I'm actually trying to file some restraining orders as well, just to get this shit done.
Filing restraining orders. I need a restraining order against him. Yeah, he needs a restraining order for comments. That's not as bad as Fears has been but he's 18 years old. When are you going to get it through? I mean, God, you want to get a restraining order because you think people are harassing you. Adam made a comment on the internet suggesting that Randy draw a cartoon of Adam and Dragon kissing. I thought he also wanted him to draw a cartoon of him beside of his mother too.
The thing is, the police, if we report this to the police, then they can find out where you guys live through YouTube. They can do the legal matters. The thing is, I tell you to stop, and the thing is, they're like.
Just because you say stop doesn't mean people are gonna stop, Dragon. I tell you to stop, and you don't stop. Okay, look. Stop, Dragon. Stop saying what you're saying. You stop for like 2 minutes, and then you get distracted again. You're like, oh, I want to do it again.
Quentin, so fuck off, Quentin. Nobody fucking likes you. You're a fucking disgrace to the community with the shit you do.
Oh, he's saying Die Quentin again. So what's Die Quentin doing? Ghostbusters Fame 28.
I'm dealing with a lot of fucking shit. That's a fucking lie. You're either Vinyl Joe or Die Quentin. Either way, you're one of those two.
You're either Vinyl Joe or Die Quentin. I know you are.
I'm gonna put anyone in timeout.
He's just gonna put him in timeout. You're as bad as Fears. Oh my God.
Okay, let me go back up. Richie, okay.
Oh, this is crazy.
It's not Fears' fault. The thing is,
it's not Fears' fault.
When I troll, you guys are egging me on to do it, and that's the thing. I do it if you guys want me to. But the thing is,
I troll if you want me to.
Sometimes, little bits of trolls and whatnot. But the thing is, you guys go too hard. You start mentioning me and my family, and that's cool. I don't mention you guys' family or anything in the matter. It's that's kind of a disgrace. The thing.
Oh, I don't bring up you guys' family, but you bring up mine, so that's how it went too far.
Exposing video. This one actually means something because I'm sick and tired of this fucking shit.
So it's okay if we troll him, but we can't mention his family.
She's like that weird chick in the community.
And what did he say? Yakov and someone else are just joke around, but you guys brought in his family.
Look, you just got yourself banned.
Oh, you got yourself banned. You're out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, I can just see it. It's just horrible. You just got yourself banned.
I'm just gonna start I had to try.
Oh, you mentioned me. I gotta rewind it. Okay, let's go back about a minute.
The reason why I told Carrie is because she's like that weird chick in the community. A lot of people have told me a lot of disgusting shit.
Okay, I'm the weird chick in the community. Well, I know I'm weird. I'm bipolar. I've got PTSD, depression. I know I'm weird. I know I'm annoying too. Okay, let's see what the rest.
Had I not heard that first disgusting shit she had said, then look, you just got yourself banned.
Have I not heard all the disgusting shit that she has said? Have I ever mentioned Dragon before I met Dragon? So someone told him disgusting stuff that I've said. What about him before I met him? So he thinks, or you guys told him I was into young men, or you guys told him that I was into young, you guys probably told him I was into young guys, and that I might like him, or that I just have a lot of sex and that I'm wild, or Fears Talks probably told him all this kind of weird shit about me. Who knows?
Yeah. The thing is, I don't need this shit. I'm just gonna start the thing. I reporting you.
Oh, he's reporting Joey now.
Like, the thing is, like, they were just, I'm sick and tired of this shit. I've told people, like, I shouldn't have to be doing this shit, but they always try to get fucking shit. I tell them to leave me the fuck alone when I don't, like, I tell them I've had a bad day, and yeah, they still don't fucking listen.
Everybody has bad days.
You're just fucking,
I've had bad weeks.
You know what?
Bad months.
You know what? I'm just gonna do both. Yeah, well, it's not fear. It's just that there's a lot of other people, like Joey, there's Joey, Lark, there's MP Studio, Dyke Winton, and Vital Jet. Like, Matt's okay. He's a part of the community, but he doesn't troll me at all. He just, you know what I mean? Like, I troll Matt, but it's always in a funny way. It's never to, like, accuse, like, it's not the predator. It's like, I don't tease him about my pedophile shit. It's just that I'm going through a lot of shit. I tell them that,
mad about
and they don't fucking listen to me, and they don't leave me the fuck alone. That's the thing. Like, I've had a sickness, but like, I only joke because, like, I only troll because people want me to troll. And the thing is, like,
that's in the beginning,
okay,
where the crying and the mom walked in. That's in, like, the first 2 minutes.
Like, saying that I'm gay and shit and whatnot. And, like, that's the thing. Like,
you might be gay. Who knows?
I shouldn't be dealing with this shit. Like, I'm on anxiety pills because I've had bad anxiety attacks and all this shit. And, like, I stopped taking my meds. I'm sorry. I'm so pissed off right now. I shouldn't be dealing with this shit. Like, I'm just gonna start hurt. Like,
if you're on anxiety pills, you sound like you might need your doses maybe upgraded, or maybe you need to talk to your therapist, or you sound like you're having some issues, buddy. And you're not my buddy, but I'm just saying you might have some. You might need some therapy. Just from someone who's gone through all the mental stuff. I broke down in that one video, but I've been going through a lot of depression too, but I'm not having huge mental breakdowns like this.
I haven't taken my fucking autism. Like, I used to take these pills called Depakote. It basically will prevent me from, like, getting angry and whatnot, but the thing is, it's like made me gain a lot
Wait a minute. Depakote? Wait a minute. Hang on. Back up. Depakote? Ooh, Depakote's some strong ass shit. And that's like, I took that shit way back when I was severely, ooh, Depakote. That shit messed me up, but, Depakote is usually, I may have to look this up, but it's usually bipolar medicine or schizophrenia medicine. May have stumbled onto something here. Might have admitted that, and it helps his anger. Yeah, it helps your anger because it balances you out when you're having mood problems. And so now he just takes anxiety medicine. Wow. Hang on. We can look up Depakote real quick. He just admitted something. Well, we'll look it up. We'll look it up later when we get done. We still got like 28 minutes left. Yeah, wow. We'll look it up. I know how to spell it, but we'll look it up at the end. We'll see if he mentions any other pills before we're done. I was on that a long time ago. Then I got back on the pills, some other pills that I'm on now, but that I was been on before. Okay, night, mother. He just calmly mentioned that, but we'll get back to the Depakote. Remind me. Yeah, we unlocked Crazy Evil Manic Dragon. So, I mean, some people with bipolar only have certain kinds of it.
A lot of weight and whatnot. Like, I weigh 314 pounds right now. I checked yesterday.
What? Did he say 314 pounds? Wait a minute, let's rewind. Hang on.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be like... I'm just gonna report people. Like, that's the thing. I should not be dealing with this shit. And I'm like, the thing is, like, I tell them I haven't taken my fucking autism. Like, I used to take these pills called Depakote. It basically will prevent me from, like, getting angry and whatnot. But the thing is, it's, like, made me gain a lot of weight and whatnot. Like, I weigh 314 pounds right now. I checked yesterday. And the thing
is, what I heard, 314.
I don't know what's causing me to gain so much weight. I just been dealing with a lot of fucking shit. It's just, people just... I'm sorry, I'm just getting tired of this fucking shit. This community. Like, I have a lot of friends in this community, but I also have a lot of friends. And the thing is, when I tell them not to fucking around, they still don't listen.
He's saying he used to take Depakote, but it made him gain weight. It is a gain weight pill. I gained weight on it.
No, like, Rando, you're not doing anything. You're like one of the fucking coolest motherfuckers I know. Like I don't know anybody who does arm streets.
Randall has schizophrenia too.
Okay.
If he does, I don't know. Maybe that's why he likes Randall.
You know what? I'm just gonna...
He exposed to himself a lot, is what he did. He exposed a lot about himself.
Right.
He's talking about meds. He's talking about his weight.
Okay. We got... The thing is, the dude, I've been dealing with a lot of shit, and like the thing is, I've dealt with this fucking shit. I should not have to. Like there's a point where I can take so much, and then there's a limit to where you can go trolling, and like I take breaks and whatnot. And the
he takes breaks from trolling. Okay. Maybe you need to take another one.
Like you just got your fucking self reported.
Oh, someone else got reported.
Okay.
Wow. That's why you don't do streams when you're this
mad. Randall, you were not doing shit at all. You were like just being friendly. Your trolling was okay. Like the dude, there's a limit to where you can troll. When you troll them to the point of...
So the dude was in his stream?
Trying to get you to trying to do gay shit and whatnot, that's the thing. Like, I've told multiple people that... Like, I try to, ignore the trolls. The thing is, they don't fucking listen, and Thank you, Yakov. I really appreciate that.
Yakov's being nice.
Well, D-Man, I've been off the medicine for almost a year. Like, the thing is... sorry, my fucking dog. It just...
I wonder what his dogs do when he sings. They probably are like, please help me.
Okay, I don't need this fucking
Please
shit.
make him stop.
Like, I actually have more friends than you, Bob.
His singing probably kills his dog's ears.
Like, you're probably one of those Di Quinton motherfuckers.
I said I wasn't going to be too mean, but I just had to bring that up.
I'm sorry. I might do another live stream where I have some friends in here. I just don't need this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even weigh 200, and he makes fun of my weight. I mean, 314. I mean, come on. I'm not trying to be mean, but...
Right now, I'm like... I had enough of this shit. Like, I should not... Like, I would not be doing these streams if I had enough of this shit. Like, that's the thing. Like, I told you guys to stop, and now you don't fucking listen to me. And like, let's say
no one's gonna listen to you. If you tell them to stop, they're gonna keep doing it like they do to fears.
Yeah, they don't do it.
Ah.
Well, the thing is, they stopped taking my blood. It's been like 4 or 5 years since the last guy take my blood and whatnot.
I get my blood checked
Bob, how about you fuck off?
several times a year. I get my blood checked from the doctor. I get my blood checked from the blood doctor. I don't even know how many times they take my blood all the time. And he hasn't got his blood checked in 4 or 5 years. And with that way, I would get my blood checked. He needs to get his cholesterol checked. He needs to get his blood checked for his medicine. I mean, he needs to get all kinds of blood checked.
Yes, the dude, like,
he needs to get diabetes checked.
And like I can take some trolling, but until it gets to the point where it starts like harassing me, like saying, "Oh, you're a gay bag," or "You need to get like I hope you get fucking like I want to fuck you," and whatnot. Like, but thank you, Randall. The thing is, I've had enough of this fucking shit. I should not be doing this. Like,
well, then you're not strong enough to be on the internet then.
And they don't refuse to just shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I'm just tired of this shit. Like, I should not have to be dealing with this shit. I'm sorry if I keep on saying that. But dude, you are not in the community and whatnot.
The dude is in the community.
Bob, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking block you. I'm tired of this shit. Like, if you're gonna
block
be
more
fucking
people,
dead, you just need to get the fuck off this channel. The channel's not for you. You need to fuck off.
After this stream, I'm gonna have to fix me some hot dogs or something. No, somebody says he is gay. Ghostbusters fan. I'm friends with Dragon's boyfriend. Not good to know. He might be pre-diabetic too. You never know.
I might actually just remove all the live streams with some of the community and just start fresh. But I'm sorry, but I've just been going through a lot of fucking shit right now.
Did he do another live stream though? No, he didn't restart fresh. I didn't get any more.
And now I'm gonna block you, Bob. You're fucking dead and need to be fucking reported.
And if he blocks everybody, then they can't.
Yeah, Bob. Fuck you.
He blocked some guy named Bob.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking like you're just fucking harassing me. Like, you're saying that I'm the biggest manipulator, and like you're saying that fears. But
he just came in and ruined it.
Like, I try to ignore them, but when they start mentioning me and my family,
yep.
like
that's probably how I got it. Was from the Oracle. I'm not saying where I got it.
But, like, I just have to defend them. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want.
I got it from a source, and that source will not be named.
I'm just going back.
I never name where I get things.
And Dennis, I'm just gonna report. Okay, you're in timeout above. Okay.
That's people who work with Dusty, everything.
The thing is,
Dar says he did seem very upset when allegations of his sexuality were brought up.
Like, I'm always on the internet, like 16 hours.
What did you say? You're on the... Hang on, I got it.
It's working.
He's on the internet 16 hours a day. Sounds like you might want to get a job. I mean, or a disability check. Sounds like that's where you're headed.
The thing about it, Robin, like, they're harassing me. Like, they heard me talk about my family several times. And, like, the thing is, they don't listen and just...
They don't listen?
I don't know. I read a couple books, like, but I need some good movies. The thing is, dude, I try to go outside, but since I can't drive and whatnot, I don't really have anybody to take me anywhere. Like, I would totally, like, try to get out and whatnot and do stuff, but I need somebody to drive me because I can't drive at all.
There isn't. I mean, Josh walks everywhere and walks to his friends' houses and stuff. I guess you're not where you can walk anywhere.
I don't live close to somewhere.
Oh, he doesn't live close to anywhere.
I might do that, Justin. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I shouldn't be dealing with it. Yeah, girl, if you're still watching, you think you could, like, possibly get a new stream or something? You know, I would play Pokemon Go if my tablet would accept it, but the thing is, no, I don't want the fucking drama, okay? I have excuses for a fucking reason. I can't get out because I don't have a fucking car. I don't know how to fucking drive. I have dealt with this fucking shit for years. I don't think you fucking understand what goes on in my life, okay?
And there's not a way you can walk places.
Dude, I'm getting fucking close.
I know I can't really walk places, but...
To be honest with you, I don't have a phone. All I have is a tablet and a computer. I don't have a phone. I don't have any contact with people at all.
I guess your parents won't let you get a phone?
I'm sorry. I'm just getting so fucking upset.
You should get a phone.
I'm gonna take one of my anxiety pills again.
Yeah, Tommy walks everywhere. And has friends.
I know the community, like, after I got kicked out of the Turkish hockey community out of the park.
He walks all over Black Mountain.
And there, he was just being a fucking dick to everyone. And he was spreading shit about me, false shit. That's why I had to get kicked out. And that, like, so I therefore Sega hired me to be his new co-host after Joe. Like, he got rid of Joey because Joey was being a fucking troll. And, like, then, like, after, I don't know what happened with him, but basically, Sega just dumped stuff. But, like, Justin, if you don't know, whenever I'm on Fear the Stream, I'm usually doing something else. But as well as talking to him, I'm usually working on a website called Music Brains. It's a very interesting site. I've been on there for a year now, and it's been really
Dragon is a terrible co-host.
Wait, 40-something stat, like...
And he's not even paying attention and doing other things. He doesn't know anything about Mario or Sonic or Zelda or
yeah, like, the thing is, the weather here in Texas is like 100, like, fucking degrees. Like, I could get heat stroke and whatnot, even if I had water and whatnot. It's very, like, dangerous too, and I can get sunburned. And if you don't know, I'm, like, white as an albino, and the sun does not do good.
That's what sunscreen is for.
Yeah, I did, even, like, you, yak off here.
So maybe not in the summertime, but in this fall you could walk around.
I used to play Uno. I was pretty good, like I used to play fucking Uno, and I'm pretty damn good. Like, I can beat, like, anybody in Uno. And, like, yeah.
You could walk like 2 blocks to the gas station and 2 blocks home or something. If there's a gas station nearby. There's got to be some places you can go. Put some sunscreen on and walk around. Get the spray sunscreen and walk around.
Where I can't just ignore it. You know what I mean?
Even if you start just walking like 2 houses and back home.
Yeah,
and
dude, like, you know, it's fucking the bomb. Like, I used to
start slow
all
and.
the time. In fact, one of my friends,
I'm not gonna do it, but because I have a car.
To go Dachshund or something. We're trying to find out who know you guys. You guys like he would call. I would always like.
Well, it's just like I wanted to get out and go to Taco Bell, so I drove to Taco Bell and home, and it was raining. But I mean, he can start slow and just walk like to the next couple of houses down and back home. He's got a dog. Walk your dog to like 2 houses down and back. He's got to get out and walk the dog. I know it's like 100 degrees, but go like at 8 o'clock at night or something where it's a little bit cooler. You don't have to go at like noon or even 5 o'clock. I know, and you can put sunscreen on them, or you can go at night and take the dog for a walk and go back home. You don't have to go in the middle of the heat. Or like I was saying, go to the nearest gas station or whatever. Depends on where he lives, but still, you can walk to like, start slow, like I said. Just giving a little bit of Carrie advice. Yeah. I'm sure he gets talks to girls at the club or whatever, but in karaoke, but yeah, and yeah, I would do a lot of excuses too, and it's very hot here too, but It's not as hot now as it was, and we've been getting a lot of rain lately, but when I feel like I'm going to start getting a little bit better, maybe I'll start walking at him just even across the street to the community center and back. So he'll get a little bit of exercise, but I may have to get him a flea collar first. I don't want him bringing fleas in the house. But when he goes to get his shots and a little bit after that, I can buy him a flea collar at Walmart. But yeah.
The game is pretty much, if you have the rules that we had, basically you can win. Like, you just have to play your cards correctly.
He's talking about Uno, I think, now.
Dennis Rodman, in fact, they're getting blocked as well. I don't need this.
Oh, he's blocking Dennis Rodman.
Enjoyed,
Dennis Rodman, I'm sure he doesn't say too much bad stuff, but he just wants to block anybody that's saying anything.
Dennis Rodman. The real Dennis Rodman will look down on you and be like, "You disappoint me, motherfucker." So.
What, is Dennis Rodman not even dead? He thinks Dennis Rodman is dead now. Oh, the real Dennis Rodman is going to look down on you and say that.
I always thought they only had it like in physical form, or like the
he's going to look down on you and say you're a disappointment.
They have other stuff as well, which is pretty cool. In fun. Basically, in Uno, I had my friend would always get pissed off because he was bad, like really bad, but it was so hilarious.
Oh, we got about 16 minutes left. I'm getting really bored with this.
And, like, that's the thing, like, you know what I mean? Like, the dude, I'm just gonna please leave me alone. Like, I'm sorry.
That dude is still there and he hasn't blocked him yet. The dude, you just please leave me alone. I gotta take it. You're not really in the community, so I don't want to block you, but I don't know.
Yeah, so basically, like, he would always get mad, and all the guys at our table, because I used to be, in high school, we used to play, like we would always play it every morning, and that would be, like,
all right, if anybody has to leave, I understand. I don't know how many, if there was a real meltdown in the last 16 minutes, but,
the thing is, I had a strategy.
We're almost 30 minutes in. We got 15 minutes left. I'll try not to pause it too much more. I know, but someone gave me this late, and I said I would do a stream on it. I was thinking about it, and they wanted me to do it tonight.
I only troll a few people, and that's it. I don't troll anybody else.
Oh,
it's just that all these trolls gang up on me, and like I've had enough of this. If it was just one or two trolls, okay, fine, I can handle my own. But when they get like 7 or 8
it's like they're all ganging up on me. They're all gonna gang up on me. It's like
dude, you left this like community for a reason, and this was one of the
maybe I put a jinx on him. I put a curse on him. Maybe that's what it is.
Everybody else. That's the reason why you left the community in the first place.
I put a curse on him, so maybe that's what it is.
You're kind of coming off as an asshole, to be quite honest with you. If you were to like,
well, it's karma. It's about time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to block them and whatnot. Like,
just block them all.
Fucking shit.
I mean, you don't have to block every single person. You grow a little bit of a backbone. I do remember that one stream I was blocking everybody for the Arizona thing, or putting everybody in timeout. I don't even know why I did that. I was just having a bad day.
Like Dyquin and Final Joe.
Having a PMS day or something. I don't know.
Mark Hyder, can you please stop? I don't need this fucking shit.
There's the real Mark Hyder was there, or is it a fake Mark Hyder?
Graham, I'm honest. I can't even read your shit. Like, you
can't even read it. Is there too many big words for you, or you just can't read what they are saying?
The thing is, I usually do have a job.
All right, I'm glad you guys are liking the show. You guys can catch the ending. It is going to be up.
Like,
yeah, the dude is like one of the nicest people,
the thing is,
and he's the realest person you will ever know.
Just, like, after hearing so much, like, I don't want to get pulled over by the police and something, and like I start doing my brain ticks or something. And I've also had
seizures. He has brain tics?
That's the reason why I took Depakote, because I had a seizure before, and I don't want to have a seizure again.
Oh, Depakote is also for seizures? We don't want to ever let him behind the wheel. And I don't get seizures, but I take that other stuff for seizures, not not for seizures, but for migraines. What's that other stuff? Is it, it's not trazodone, it's, I think it starts with a T. Does it start with a T? And I take it like twice a day or something. I don't even know, but I take extra of it now to keep me from getting migraines. Oh, no, I don't even know. I can't remember right this second. But so now he's even taking, he used to take the Depakote, not for being manic or for, well, ago he said he took it for anger, but now he's saying he took it for seizures. Oh, so he tried to correct himself.
Like the thing is, I don't want to have a seizure on the road, and like a lot of people are, okay, Mark Hyder, you need to just get off. Warning you, and I'm blocking you.
So my cousin had seizures.
I don't need that, and so I'm just gonna get
and was on a lot of it, the same medicine that I'm on for headaches. I don't know if I can say his name, Josh, so I don't want to get in trouble for having his stream. Oh my! I don't know what Mark said, but he got blocked. I don't know what he said. He's just sitting there, you know, talking, you know, communicating. Wonder if Mark asked him if he wanted to be a brony.
What?
I don't know. Oh.
Okay, Mark Hyder, you just been blocked.
You already said that. Would you block him twice?
So, dude, how about you fuck off? Like, seriously, if you're gonna say that. Okay, you know what, Dragon? You're like, you Dragon Mama, whatever the fuck you're doing. How about you fuck off? I don't, like, that's the fucking shit I'm talking about. You're fucking harassing me and my mom, and I'm sick and tired of that fucking shit. Graham, I'm sorry.
What's up, Josh?
Like, Graham, you're kind of beautiful.
He's telling everybody off.
But I need somebody to talk to, and
yeah, I mean, I have a lot of lesbian friends, so this, I mean, I can't. This is very hard to hear.
Yourself, dude. You're saying that as excuses. Like, you're just fucking coming up with this shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I might just like.
He can't take all this. I don't know. He's breaking down. Maybe he needs to go to the mental hospital. Maybe he's in denial about his sexuality. I don't know.
So, dude, you're just being a fucking dick, like, to me. Like, you're just harassed, like, you're just trying to get me angry by saying what's wrong with me. I know I have a lot of stuff wrong, but you're just being a fucking dick about it. You know what? Fuck it. Fucking harassing me. You don't need that fucking shit.
This is crazy. Very crazy. Yeah, it's very offensive. It's offensive towards women. It's offensive towards gay people. I don't know where to start. I don't know if I can get my lesbian friends on the stream. I might be able to play with them on my gaming streams because they're gamers. When I get Far Cry 5, maybe. Because they both have Far Cry 5. When I get that, maybe. They want me to get it. But I may get GTA 4 first. When it comes out, supposedly today. I may get it today. It's supposed to be on sale today for...
Because that's actually technically harassment against me and my family.
I'm not harassing you and your family.
I recommend you delete your channel very, very soon. In fact, right now, actually, if you don't want to get the cops on you.
Oh, he's threatening. Oh, I'm scared. I'm not threatening you. You're surprised. I'm surprised you're not worried about me getting a lawsuit against you for all of the harassment you've been harassing me with, and all of the slander you've been saying behind about me.
That's what I'm doing. Look.
Oh, there's his mother again. I can hear his mother in the background. What's she saying? I hear something.
They're like, dude, it's internet harassment. It's still the same thing.
Internet harassment. Alright, when this gets done, I'm going to look up that medicine. He says he takes it for seizures. I don't think it's used for seizures. Maybe his mother takes it, tells him it's for seizures. I'm pretty sure it's for people that have what I have, like bipolar or schizophrenia, but I'll look it up though.
Yeah, like I had enough, and I might actually going to be leaving the community for sure. Like,
I hope you do.
You haven't done anything so far, so you're okay. It's just that.
Hey, Dragon, what's going on?
You know, like I don't need this. And
hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Fierce.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Well, Dragon, I just wanted to come in and make sure you were okay, and I hope things get better, buddy.
Yeah, really I might actually just take a break from the community. I might even leave.
That's a good idea. Like, or just do your own thing, you know. And I was gonna suggest this. You know, if you make a stream saying expose the community, that'll get them even more mad. So my suggestion would just be to stop this stream, and just erase it. Because I don't think you want to keep this stream of you know, crying and stuff, and I've tried to turn over a new leaf, you know, like I really am trying not to like let it bother me. You have to find some way to not let it bother you, because no matter what, Dragon, take it from me, take it from someone that they've harassed. I'm trying to learn my lesson. The more you feed into it, the more they'll you know, keep making fun of your family, keep making fun of you, or they'll just make fun of anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like the dude was actually in my chat when he was just kind of being a dick, to be quite honest with you.
I don't think he was being a dick. I think he was trying to say the same stuff that he said to me. Like, I didn't see all of his comments. I didn't see all the comments that the dude said, but I think he really was trying to give you some good advice. Like, I saw one where he said, you know, exercise or go for a walk or read a book. Reading is actually a great idea. Or just make videos that you want to make videos on, you know, like, you know. And the only reason why I didn't have you in my stream, Dragon, is because I didn't want the drama to like go on my show and stuff. But the only reason.
So why is Fierce here all of a sudden? Like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, he's doing his own stream, and then all of a sudden just Fierce shows up. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. When did Dragon give Fierce the link? How did Fierce get the link? Like, did he give it to him in the beginning? I mean, or did Fierce ask for it? I mean, and then they just tell Fierce, well, Fierce is gonna tell him, well, this is just gonna make them more upset. This is gonna feed into their, feed into the trolls. No, I told him if he's gonna have Dragon on any more streams, that I'm done with being his friend. No more Dragon streams.
why they were giving you hell in my chat is because you were feeding into what they wanted. You asked them politely, hey, please stop making fun of my family, and that's what you gave them, and then they just kept making fun of your folks and you and other stuff.
Like if I tell them to stop politely with they need to stop
yeah, but see, they won't stop though, because you've asked them nicely, like, hey, like, I love my family a lot, you know, don't make fun of my family, and then they're just like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, but like, we're getting on to him about that, so we'll just keep it going. So my suggestion is I think we just need to end this stream right now, and I would take it down, Dragon, you know, because you don't want to have you crying.
No, the real reason Fears is here, basically to tell him, take down the stream, or, you know, people might report this, you know, basically warning him, basically take it down so you don't get reported or you'll get a strike, basically trying to help him so he doesn't get a strike on his channel.
On your channel, and you don't want the rest of your fans that love watching your channel see that. And then I would just take a break for today, or take a few days off, and like, do what the dude said, read something, because like that's I'll give you an example, Dragon. The dude isn't too what's the word? He's not too oh fuck, I can't think of the word. I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. He
kind of like can come off. Like,
no. I'm trying. No, there's nothing wrong with the dude. I'm trying to think of the word. The word's not coming to me. Basically, he's
straightforward.
He's very straightforward. He's very blunt, but he means well, and he doesn't really like me right now because I can't think of the word, but he's not too pleased with me right now. That's what I was trying to think of. He's not too pleased with me right now because I didn't take his advice. So I'm basically giving you the same advice that the dude gave me. That's why he's not watching my show or wants to be my friend right now, because he's like, Fears. He goes, get it through your thick skull. I've told you this a million times. He goes, I've told you a million times, don't feed into people's drama. And I didn't take his advice.
And Fear said he wouldn't use that comment anymore, and he's using that comment.
It's very stubborn. Instead of just like taking a break or just turning off the computer, you can always turn off the computer, Dragon. You know, like if they go nuts and be like, all right, you know what, I'm not in the mood for this. I'm just gonna turn it off. You know, so take the dude's advice, take my advice. Like notice how in my show today, people were going nuts in my chat, but I'm getting a tiny bit better. Nothing affected me. I just let the chat flow. I didn't time anyone out. I didn't block anyone. I'm not block. I didn't time anyone out, and we had a great show. And the minute you told them, Dragon, hey, don't make fun of my family, don't do this, don't do that, they were on you like a hot minute. I mean, they were going ballistic. So if you want to talk after the show is done, I think we should just end it right now, Dragon. Take some time off, and I'm telling you, after.
So Fears is there basically to tell him to take the stream down, not stream for a while, and takes the dude's advice, maybe breed and stuff, and when people start going hardcore on him, if he can't take it, to turn the computer off or do something different. Basically, nothing that take the stream down so it doesn't get reported, and you know, an underline, basically take your stream down, or it might get reported based in the back of my head. And also, he used the one quote that he says he's not going to use anymore because it triggers me. I don't know what to say about that. I'm just very upset here. So we'll just continue the other 2 minutes. Then I already got difficult here, and we'll read about that.
After we get this done, just go into your settings, delete this stream, because nobody in this community.
Yeah, delete your stream. Say it over and over again.
Or at least I don't.
Brainwash
I can't
him.
speak for everyone, but Dragon, I don't want you crying. I wouldn't keep this stream up if I was crying. You know what I mean? And the dude is an actual really cool guy. The dude is a cool guy. You know, he's just upset with me right now because I've been acting like I'll say it right now, I'm not even afraid to say it. I've been acting like a complete fucking moron. I've been acting like an idiot.
Yeah, Fears, you've been acting pretty crazy lately. And after this, I don't know. I've told you and told you. I've told you exactly how Dragon does me. And even after you came into this stream, you're like, well, I didn't know it was that bad. I've told you how bad it was.
Do you realize I'm double your age, and I've been acting like a 13-year-old, like crying and bitching and complaining. I should have been the one telling you this advice, Dragon, and everybody else. But other people had to say it to me, and finally for me to get it through, my thick skull, like I'm 34.
Do you want to keep saying that, Fears, every 5 seconds?
This October, I'm going to be 35. Yeah, like I've got my faults, but I'm trying to correct all those, you know what I'm saying?
If I hear this one more time,
I shouldn't
Fears.
have had to have anyone say Fears. Are you a fucking moron? It's just internet comments. Who gives a shit what they say? Like, wow, they called you an idiot, Fears. Or, wow, they said this, blah, or, does that make sense? I should just
if I hear that one
time,
Fears.
they called me an idiot, cool, and then just move on. But yeah. And Matt's right. No one actually hates me. I bet you no one actually hates you, Dragon.
Stop being
just like, hey,
Dragon's
trying to
friend,
rise
Fears.
out. How they got a rise out of me?
Does
that make any sense?
You just want to be everybody's friend, Fears.
I don't hate you, Dragon.
You want everyone to like you.
Hate you,
and
Richie doesn't hate you. Like Richie even said a good point in my chat at the very end.
Yeah, we're done, Fears. We are done.
He said, Fears, Dragon just needs to learn how to not let it affect him. And I'm the same way. I'm still dealing with on how to deal with the negative comments. So I think we should just end it right now, Dragon. Let's just end the stream right now. And
you've been saying that for 3 minutes.
And we'll do an off-air stream, and you and me can talk some more. Or if you're too.
Oh, you're going to do a private stream with Dragon? How gay are you, Fears?
I'll have you on the next drawing stream, or whatever. But just take some time off. All right. So let's just end it right now, and then, like I said, just delete this. Just delete this stream. I wouldn't keep it up. I mean, it's your channel. In the end, it's up to you. It's your channel.
You'll probably bring some more trolls if I do keep it up. So.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, in the end, it's up to you to keep it up or take it down. If I was you, I would take it down because I know for a fact me and Matt thinks you're a cool guy, and other people think I know Matt and me and Sega and Randy and other people do not want to see a crying stream. We don't. Actually, I worded that wrong. We don't want to see you crying. No one wants to see you crying. So let's just end it right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, go ahead, anybody.
Okay, that's finally the end of it. And like I just said, Fears. After that, we're done. I'm done. All right, let's read about Depakote. Like I said, I've been on it before. It's used to treat seizures, certain psychiatric conditions, which is mostly the manic phase of bipolar, and to prevent migraine headaches. It can cause weight changes, so it can cause weight gain. Has different side effects, but it can cause weight gain. Small number of people may experience depression, suicidal thoughts, other mental or mood problems. Of course, you're not supposed to take it a lot with alcohol, or if you abuse alcohol. Basically, if he's just on it for seizures, it can just be used for seizures or migraines or headaches. Get Fears in the stream. Seems Fears the link is awake. Send it. I was not conspiring with Dragon because a kid was crying. I told him to stop the stream. I didn't even talk to him after the stream. Not according to what happened. You basically did conspire with him. You told him to take the stream down. You told him it will just feed the trolls. I mean, you basically did conspire with him. And so you didn't even talk to him after the stream. Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt that you didn't talk to him for at least a few minutes. You always at least talk to people after the stream if you're on there with them. I'm sure you did talk to him, even if it was just a couple minutes. I don't believe that at all. So, my take on that, we'll go over my take. No, I'm not sending you the link. I don't want to talk to you right now. But I let him explain himself. I don't know. Let me go over what I think the whole stream was about. Then I might give you the link. I'll give you the link in a second, Fears. This is my show. Give me my time to go over the whole thing. And then maybe. So, he goes after, what does he say? Joey, Craig, Adam Bashidi, a few people. Then he starts going after all the trolls. Oh, I'm getting a Snapchat. He starts. You have no fucking idea what Dragon does because you're not in the private things with us, Fears. Because you won't come in because of a certain someone. You always say, well, I don't get along with him. I'm not coming in. You always act like a pussy and says, well, who is this and who is there and who is this? Oh, I'm not coming in because he's there. Let me fucking talk. Shit. Okay. So the beginning, I just said who he was calling out. And then he says he doesn't troll. I don't troll him. He harasses me, which is very true. I don't want to have to go into every fucking thing he says. But if you guys want me to, I will go into every dirty detail that he says because Fears does not believe me right now. I'm getting all these updates about someone. Breathe, Carrie, breathe. Okay, I already said earlier. He says I have AIDS. He says that I have genital herpes. He says that I've given many people herpes, which is not true. The people that after I found out, I told of several people. Several of them said they got tested and they were all negative. And I do not have genital. I have oral. The last time I talked to Dragon, I got all on him because I was like, no, I don't have genital. I haven't given anyone that. It has not been spread. I've been tested twice since then, and it is not spread. I'm about to get tested again when I go to the doctor. And I do not have AIDS. What are some of the other things? He just makes up little songs. And just calls me all kinds of things like slut, whore, and all these horrible, just things like that. Like every time that I go into the hangouts or whatever, and he's there, and they'll tell him to be nice that I'm going through stuff, and he'll stop for a couple minutes, and then he'll start right back in. Or as soon as he comes in, he'll just start saying all this stuff. And so he does it every time. And then he said stuff in the, what does he call it? The private server, the private whatever. he says stuff there, and I can pull up messages. I'll pull up all the fucking messages if you want to hear them, Fierce. I'll pull them all up right now. It might take me a while because they're like days and days and weeks old, but I'll start pulling them up if you want to hear them. They're basically similar to what I just said. Or even worse. I don't know. I don't have time for, I have to charge my phone too. But I'll pull up damn messages if you guys check the nation. I guess I can send Fears the link, but basically, I know they want me to send Fears the link, but basically, hearing the stream, he had a little meltdown. His mother came in. There was a lot of just trolling going on in the chat. He just blocked people one by one, or put people in timeout, block people. I mean, I heard certain people's names. He thought Di Quinton and different people were there. I guess send Fears the link. Let me pull Twitter up. And then I'll be bringing up messages while I'm doing that, while Fears is blabbing. And he tried to say he didn't know, but I've told Fears several times, and even in a private hangout himself, how bad he was. So Fears cannot deny that he did not know how bad this shit was, because I've told him and told him and told him how bad it was. At least once or twice. And if he still wants to have him on his shows, I told him to quit having him on his shows, and he still did. No. What the hell is this? I really don't want Fears in here. Don't really want to talk to Fears right now. But I will send Fears a link while I'm pulling up Dragon's messages. And I blocked all the Dragon's messages, but I'm sure I can find them. It may take me a while. And I don't care what what they say.
Hey, Carrie. Carrie?
Yes, I'm here. Go ahead and talk.
Okay, well, you didn't say anything, so I didn't know if you could hear me. So I'm not going to be blabbering on and on, because I heard you say that. But, Carrie, you've only told me once. It was in that private hangout. All you said was the thing about the herpes and the thing about the AIDS. That is the only thing I've ever heard. I didn't know he was this hardcore. I don't hang out in Discords anymore, Carrie, because I don't like them because too many people go nuts on me in the Discords. I have no clue what Dragon is saying in all these Discords. I don't know how many.
I mean, he does it in the hangouts every time we're in a hangout together, or every time we're in a Discord.
And I know that. And I've even told him. I don't know if you watch all my streams.
And I'll tell him to be nice too. And
I've told him to be nice. And one time he said something. I don't recall what he said, but I went on in my stream for about 10, 15 minutes, and I said, Dragon, I said, we all get teased a little bit. I said, but what you did, I said, that was a little hardcore. I said, that was too hardcore. Randy agreed with me, but I can't remember exactly what he said. But I remember saying it to him, saying, hey, Dragon, like, I don't mind if like we troll each other, but I said that was a little bit too hardcore. I wish I could remember what he said. I think he said something about maybe the herpes or something like that. Anyway, it's beside the point what he said, but it was way too out of line. But I swear,
you left the Discord, so I don't know if I'll be able to pull up the comments. But
I swear on my life, Carrie, you only told me once, and I remember exactly. It was that off-air
after that one hangout.
Yeah, it was just that one hangout. It was just that one hangout. I swear on my life. And you and I just remember. I don't know
having him in hangouts after that. After I told you how hardcore it was, if you were a real friend, you wouldn't have still had him in other hangouts after that.
Fair enough, Carrie. Fair enough. I try and give everybody a chance. You know, like I'm trying to get better. Like today, I did a lot.
If you're my real life friend, you hardly even know him.
I understand that, but I've been trying to get better, Carrie. Like in today's show,
his thing, like today.
And the only reason why I went on there, Carrie, is because he's a kid and he was crying and going ballistic. And I would go in anyone's stream and say, hey, just end the stream. If you were crying your eyes out, or if like Matt was crying his eyes out or whoever, and I knew about it, I would go on there and be like, I would just end the stream. It's getting a little bad. I swear to God, that was my only intention. I went in there. I didn't even talk to him after the stream. I only talked to him for about 2 minutes. I said, hey, Dragon. I said,
minutes after the stream, which I seen, or 2 minutes after the stream?
About 2 or 3 minutes after the stream. And the only thing I said.
You said in the chat you didn't talk to him after the stream, and now you're saying you talked to him 2 minutes after the stream.
Not much. No, Carrie.
I already said that you would lie about that. And that you did.
Carrie, I did not lie. Listen to me. I said, fine, Carrie, Carrie, whatever you want to call it.
Your exact words were, I did not even talk to him after the stream. And now you just said you talked to him after the stream. Even if
Carrie, listen to me. Listen to me. It's not a lie. I didn't talk. What I meant to say was I didn't talk to him like forever after the stream. I just like said, hey, I got to go. It was like the casual shit that you say after. It was
whatever.
It's not a lie, Carrie. If you be quiet for a minute and let me talk, it was the casual shit that you say after a stream. Like, hey, I gotta go, Dragon. I actually can't do an off-air hangout. I'm trying to get some editing done. But I said, dude, take the dude's advice. And he said, okay, Fears, I'll try and do better. Or he said some shit like that. And I said, all right, I gotta go. That's what I meant by that. So it was maybe like a minute or two, literally, and then I left. But it was nothing important, Carrie. I wasn't conspiring with him, nothing. And I hope you believe me. I'm telling the honest to God truth. That's the only reason why I went in there, was because a kid was crying. And I've told him before, hey, don't make fun of Carrie. I even said, hey, Dragon, you know how much you hate Tommy NC 2010? Well, one time Tommy like pissed Carrie off beyond belief, and she went full manic on his ass. And I said, I don't think you want that. And I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings, Carrie. I just literally told him like bluntly, like, Carrie can do some damage. I'm like, but I am on your side, Carrie. I'll just keep him in the chat from now on. I didn't even want him in there today. And Randy can testify this, and Sega. Sega was getting pissed off about Dragon going nuts in the chat too, and he's like, Fears, don't even invite him in. I said, I'm not inviting him into my drawing stream. What happened was what happened was we were doing our drawing stream, and I guess he started at the same time we were doing our drawing stream. And then everyone was like, oh, Fears, he's going nuts on the community. And I told him, if like the more things you do to the community, that'll more piss them off. That's what I meant by that. Like if you expose the community or if you block people or all that, they'll just get even more mad. I told Dragon because that's what I've done. That's why I let my chat flow today. And he was getting mad because people were going ballistic on him. I didn't time anyone out. I just went on with my show. And I mean, I told Dragon a couple of times, yo, Dragon, you may want to calm down in the chat, but he wouldn't listen to me. I was just giving him my advice. I'm like, the more you feed into it, the more, the more they'll go nuts on you. And then I ended the show, and then me, Sega, Randy, we all, pretty much everybody went over and watched Dragon's thing, and it was getting out of hand, and he was crying, and I said, well, if nobody else will go in there and say, hey, Dragon, putting all this trolling shit aside, if you're crying, you may want to end the stream and just take a few days off. That's what I meant by that, Carrie. But I'm on your side. I have so before I leave, if you want to have me listen to some stuff, because I don't know what he says in these discords. So there's no conspiracy. I don't have Dragon on Twitter. I don't have him on Facebook. The only time I ever talk to that guy is if he comes in the Hangouts or if he's in my chat. That's it. I don't care if he comes in my chat, but I probably won't have him in my shows anymore because I'm getting sick of it. Because me and Randy even said sometimes he leaks the link. Like I'm being serious, Carrie. Like whenever I do a show and I don't have Dragon in, guess what? The link never gets leaked. But I find it very ironic, like whenever he is in there, he leaks the link. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So I won't have him in my streams, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Were you just tuning me out, Carrie, or did you actually listen?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
Okay. Do you believe me? Because I'm telling the truth. I swear to God, Carrie. Like, I'm pretty much over all this drama. I'm just trying to be neutral. I mean, I'm on your side, but from now on, I'm just going to let my chat just flow and just do my shows and not worry about the chat, and try and get people back on my good side. Because I would rather just the whole community just get along. Enough of this drama shit. But I understand, Kier, if you can't find the messages. I mean, if they're that bad, maybe I shouldn't hear them. Or if you just want to tell me what he's been saying, that's fine.
I mean, it's been more stuff about like the herpes and all kinds of different things about my looks, and
because that's all I ever heard. I remember we were in that off-air chat, and you went, "Fears, I may have to call the police. I may have to like get a lawyer and sue Dragon." And I said something like, I don't remember my exact words, but I said,
okay, I'm getting blocked messages now. So.
I remember saying, like, what has he done, Carrie? What has he actually said? And he said, oh, Fears, he's been making fun of my herpes left and right. He says I have AIDS. He said that I gave Josh and Alex herpes or something like that. And I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty nuts. But that's all I ever heard. I mean, I don't ever go into any Discords, Carrie, so I would have no idea what he said. And I've even told Dragon a couple of times. I'm like, Dragon, leave Carrie alone. Don't, like, I'll give you an example, Carrie. It's gotten so bad, I guess, with people going nuts on you. Like, Randy has decided not to put you in the in the cartoon drawings, like in the streams, because Randy doesn't want to make fun of you. Even if I say something good, I'm like, either something good or something goofy. Like somebody in my drawing stream today was like, "Hey, draw a bull." And I said, why don't you have Carrie riding the bull and like flying through the air, which isn't too bad. And Randy was like, no, I'm not going to do that, Fears. And I was like, all right, cool. So, yeah, we don't even put you in the drawing streams anymore, Carrie. I'm definitely going to put you in the Fears Man cartoon, but I'm going to contact you before, before I have you read any lines or I'll send you the cartoon drawings to make sure you approve of them. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And Randy will probably use that one of you in the red shirt, because you said you don't have a problem with that one with you in the red shirt, because you said that one looks better. But Randy's not like a professional artist. He's an artist, but I definitely believe he messed up on that one drawing. But anyway, It's about 3 in the morning here, so if you can't find those messages, Carrie, I'll just take your word.
Different ones, but
I'll just take your word for it, you know. But I didn't know. From the honest part of my heart, I mean, I've been busy with other shit, Carrie. You know, I'm trying to prepare for this job and stuff that I'm going for. I honestly did not know it was this bad. And I don't want people like, oh, he's in a conspiracy. I don't have time for a conspiracy. I mean, that's just so fucking stupid. I would never do that.
Unless he's deleted them all.
Well, then if he's deleted them all, then I'll just take your word for it. I mean, I've seen him in action though, Carrie. You know, he's went nuts. He's went nuts in my shows. He's went nuts in other people's shows. So, I mean, I get the general gist of it.
I might have deleted them all.
Anyway, I'm gonna go then, Carrie, if you can't find it. But I just wanted to explain.
He's mostly said most of the stuff in those private hangouts, and those are not where you can do much about it.
Well, why don't you just tell me them real quick? All right, so the AIDS, the herpes, what else? What else? I mean, those two are pretty hardcore, but like, what else? Like, has he called you fat?
Like, my looks and different.
Like, has he called you like fat or like a bitch or anything like that, or what else?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he just all this stuff he said that, and then just singing about it. Yeah, just singing songs about it.
I don't think he's ever sang anything in my stream. Really, the only thing that he ever sings is the "Fuck You, Die Quentin" thing, and then he goes nuts on his piano, and that's about it. I don't think he's ever done a Carrie song on my show because I really can't stand.
He says that I have the herpes, and
I really can't stand his his singing either. I think the "Fuck You, Die Quentin" thing's pretty funny, but that's about it. Well, I believe you then, Carrie. But I'm telling you the honest to God truth. I really did not know it was this bad because, like I said, I don't go into any discords. I mean, I've got
thing that he harasses me.
I've gotten a couple invites for discords, but I don't go in them anymore. You know, so
he said in his stream that he harasses me when he told me it was just roasting. But he even said in his stream that he harasses me.
Yeah. See, I remember that stuff. But I thought it was like just little roasting, little trolling. Like, you know how like sometimes people like troll me a little bit or like people troll you a little bit.
I found in the Discord was that he was harassing Callie and calling him a spick and stuff. That's the only things I was finding.
See, that's not good.
That's the only ones I was finding.
Okay.
Because him and Callie was always getting into it. And
yeah. Well, I'm telling you, Carrie, as a friend, and I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm not lying to you. I swear to God, on my life, on my grandfather, on my dad, on my mom. And you know I would never do that unless I'm telling the truth. There's no conspiracy. I hardly talk to the guy. Literally, like in the chat, sometimes I talk to him, and if he comes on my show. And if he messages me on Facebook, he just messaged me. I don't have him as a friend on Facebook. I literally just send him the link that way, but I don't have him as a friend on Facebook. But I didn't know he was like. I knew the only thing I knew was the herpes thing and the AIDS, and then like whenever he said he was roasting you, in the shows. But I have no idea all this crazy stuff that he was saying in the Discords. But that's it.
He doesn't like it when people try to say stuff back to him, and I've retaliated a little bit, but I just can't really stand it. So.
And the only reason why I told him to take down the stream, the only reason why I told him to take down the stream, Carrie, was because he's just a kid, and I went in there. I was like, well, if no one else is going to go in there, I'll go in there. Because, like, I'll give you another example. Let's say Matt was, Matt, man, our friend, was bawling his eyes out, or if you were bawling your eyes out, I would just go in there as a friend and be like, look, if you guys are crying, then you probably should just end the show, And the reason why I told him to take it down, I put myself in his shoes. I was like, hey, Dragon, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't want to see myself crying on my own channel. So I would just take it down. Now, obviously, somebody must have re-recorded it, and I had a feeling someone would because they re-record everything. So I don't really.
Those in the community too. So
exactly. So someone's going to re-record it. They're probably recording.
I don't say where I got it from either. So.
Well, I don't really care where you got it from because they re-record everything. They're probably re-recording this. Oh yeah, we've got Fears' voice. I don't care anymore. I really don't. So.
End this pretty soon. So.
So anyway, but that's the reason why I told him to take that down, Carrie. And I had a feeling maybe somebody would re-record it, but I wasn't for sure. But anyway, I didn't listen to your whole stream, but I listened to most of it. And yeah, he went too nuts in that stream. So yeah. But that's the honest to God truth. But anyway, I'll let you end your show, Carrie. But
Right.
I just wanted to say my side of the story. So I hope we're still cool, and I promise you I will not have him in my show anymore. I don't care if he hangs out. I don't care if he hangs out in my chat, but I won't have him in the show. Okay.
I don't even think he should be in your chat because then he's going to harass people in the chat.
Well, I mean that's up to him. I mean he's a big boy, and you know if he wants to go in the chat and people go nuts on him, then that's up to him. But
If he goes nuts on me in the chat, I think he should be blocked.
well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But like I said, I'm gonna try not to.
Your friend, so I mean, whatever.
Carrie, I am your friend, but like people have told me for the longest time, fears, just let the chat go nuts. Don't time people out. Don't block people. And I did pretty good today. I did not once, block anybody or time anybody out. So if he goes in there and people go nuts on him, then he probably deserves it, you know. So I'm just gonna let the chat flow and just focus on my show because in the end, focusing on your show is more important. So, but I hope you believe me. So anyway, I'm gonna take off. So I hope you have a good rest of the night. I hope you have a good rest of the night, Carrie.
Bye.
All right. Have a nice night.
All right, we're going to sing a Carrie song and get out of here. All right, guys. Follow the Carrie brick road. Follow the Carrie brick road. Follow, 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 follow the Carrie brick road to Carrie's stream. To Carrie's stream. To the Carrie show. All right. It's been interesting. Like I said, only messages I could find. I must have deleted all the bad things he said about me because you can delete them in the Discord. But I just found the stuff he was saying to Callie. But I wish everyone peace, love, and happiness. Hopefully, I will get out of this depressed mood I've been feeling for a little while. Maybe I need to just get back in the gym and things will get better. And all right, guys, have a good rest of the day. It's already almost 4 a.m. my time. So, a quarter till 4. He's not in it anymore. He left the Discord. He has a different one with his people or whatever that he helps run, but he's not in the one. He's not in the other one. Doesn't matter. He's not in this other one. So. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of the day. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Bye.